Hello everybody and welcome back to this is my video, the election prediction. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my examination of the Republicans, which Republicans I believe will have the best chance at winning the Republican primary. This is obviously on my website that I run, that you can look at in the description below, and I have a lot of stuff here. Access to my account, my current Senate election prediction. This actually has to be updated. This was cited to be updated, but this was my Gavin Newsom chance of getting recalled, House election prediction, and whatnot. So you guys can check it out. And I'm going to be going over my primary predictions, which Republican at the moment. I will do a Democrat video separately, in which I believe which Republicans have the best chance of winning. And this will add up to 100%. So each of the people on this list will add up to 100%. So at the top, this is if Trump does not run. Obviously, you have a Trump chance of winning the Republican Party, 88%. But below that, other candidates' chance of winning if Trump does not run. Let's go over them. So, DeSantis I have at 27%. I think that DeSantis has the best shot at becoming the nominee. Obviously, the most vocal Republican at the moment has and has the best polling, greatest support than any other candidate, especially among the former Trump base. They will come out to vote for DeSantis, I believe. Should he decide to run. In the primary, you saw that straw poll at CPAC, up significantly. He even beat Trump in one primary poll, I believe, but I don't remember the poll specifically. But DeSantis, in very good shape. I put him at 27% of the Republican primary if he runs, and this is a primary between all of the people below. You have people that hate Trump, people that are, lukewarm towards Trump, and then you have the staunch Trump loyalist. DeSantis, I would consider more of a loyalist and someone more of that populist appeal, giving him 27%. If all these candidates are here, I think it'll be broken up, which is why just below DeSantis, I have Tucker Carlson at 21%. He obviously has his nightly news show where he appeals to a significant number of people, the Trump base, and he has wide name recognition across the country. Much more of a populist person, especially with his policies, work policies, economic policies, much more conservative. Social policies, conservative. I would say a little bit more, I would say likely right if you want to do it, margins on that, not solid, whatever you want to consider it. But I do think he definitely has that Trump support, Trump base. And I think that he will split that up, Trump, just with DeSantis, and he will get 21% of the primary. Assuming Trump doesn't win or Trump doesn't run, with DeSantis, leading, but Tucker Carlson a very, very close second. Now coming in third in the primary would be Mike Pompeo, who was the Secretary of State to Donald Trump back in, for a few years he was director of the CIA, then became Secretary of State, was very loyal to Trump, even towards the end of the administration when definitely leadership and things became very, very I don't know how to put it. Things became very, very hard for Trump to maintain a loyal people in the White House. Pompeo did remain as Secretary of State. I think that Trump would give him a little bit of a push, giving him some support. Trump definitely likes people that are loyal to him. Pompeo remained loyal, whether or not you believe what he did was good or not. And I do think, as you see, Republicans still support Trump in huge numbers. Trump giving him that support, he could bump him up to 17%, very, very close. In third, close to Carlson, and 10% away from DeSantis, definitely has a shot. Now below him is Canis Owens. Now I do think she would be a much better vice presidential nominee, or not much better, but much better suited there. I don't think she would be the best presidential nominee to lead the party for the Republicans at the moment. But, and this is obviously what somebody commented in the Owens versus Cortez video, which was obviously hypothetical, but I do think that she would significantly help Republicans as vice president. But should she be in the Republican primary, I think she'd get 12% of the vote. I don't think she'd be at the top of the ticket, at the top of the primary. She would be in fourth, fifth place. Doing good, does have that support. I do think people would come out to support her, maybe younger conservatives, but I don't think that she will get that Trump base that she is vying for. I think she should wait. She wants to play this politically perfectly. Probably be like a vice presidential nominee to like DeSantis or something. And then run in either 28 or 32. But if she runs in 24, I'd say she gets 12% of the vote. Now, she is young, and we definitely will see her going into the next few decades in politics. Ted Cruz at 9%. He ran in 2016, was the second place. Obviously, times have significantly changed. I still think he would be somewhat popular, 9% of the vote. This is the top five of these candidates, at least. And then obviously the rest would not be even on the board. 9%, I think he has a somewhat shot. I just don't think people see him as the leading conservative anymore. More of somebody that is more of a loyalist, they still see him as the conservative that he was, especially in the Trump base and in the Republican primary. I just don't think he will get that strong support that he got in 2016, especially with all these other candidates up here like DeSantis and Carlson that have surpassed him in popularity. Below him, Nikki Haley at 6%. I don't think she'll win the nomination, especially, Trump gone after her. She kind of went after Trump after January 6th. And I just don't think the Trump base will even allow her to have a shot at the nomination. But 6%, I still think there'll be some Republicans, especially more of those suburban Republicans that have still remained in the party, will support her. Obviously, former UN ambassador and governor of South Carolina. I just don't think she will be in the top of the pack, more of the middle of the pack, and not do as well. Below that, Mike Pence. You may even put Mike Pence above Haley. I may change this. I may put Pence somewhere along the Cruz area, maybe a little bit above Cruz, maybe actually a little bit below, probably around Cruz, former VP. But I just don't think that Pence also has that support. Trump, he did remain loyal to Trump up until January 6th, and as we saw, a lot of that fell apart, which is why you see DeSantis and Pompeo and Carlson up there, and Haley and Pence and Mitt Romney below all of them. Pence at 5%. Now he'll get the evangelical support and some other conservative support, but he won't get the Trump base. I just don't think he will. And I frankly don't think he will do particularly good at the debate or campaigning. Obviously not the most charismatic politician, more of somebody you would want, behind the scenes remaining loyal to you and supporting you. Now, below Pence, we have Marco Rubio. Now, I'll zoom in on this so you guys can get a nicer view. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Marco Rubio at 2%. It does seem like he has the presidential aspirations, but he will not be the nominee of the Republican Party. His best shot was in 2016, and, that's the best he'll ever get. I just don't think that he will get that support of the Republicans. He's not, seen as one of those staunch conservatives, although, he is more of a conservative than some of the people up there. But Rubio, I think, probably will be the best. The best position he'll have is either in the Senate or maybe a cabinet position to administration. I just don't think he will, be the Republican nominee at any point in the future. Below him, Mitt Romney, 0.2%. No chance of winning. This is just kind of like a joke. And Larry Hogan at 0.8%. He'll get some of those, never Trumpers in the Republican Party, but that's pretty much, nobody at this point. And that'll pretty much be Romney and Hogan as the never Trump final last push to prevent Trump from taking the party. But I do think it'll fail, and the other candidates will definitely have the strong support. Cruz, Owens, Pompeo, Carlson, all of those who remain loyal. Cruz, obviously, started off not loyal, became loyal. I think he does have that, Trump area support. I consider those the top five, and I consider Trump having the biggest barred over all of those. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this ranking. Feel free to check out my website below and, check it out. Tell me what you think of it. I have all sorts of great stuff, alternate history, editorials. If you want to contact me, and a lot of my predictions on there. So please check it out. Tell me what you think of this, and tell me what you think of who will be the Republican nominee in 2024. Anyway, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 200 subscribers. We're so close, and make sure to like the video, comment below, and have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching.